New at 6, former Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill acknowledges he took the fifth in front of a special grand jury last week. But he says he had a good reason and he's done nothing wrong. Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie is live in Jonesboro with what Hill says is the real reason he was called to testify.
For one thing, Victor Hill maintains that even with DA Tracy Graham Lawson bringing in an outside prosecutor, she's not distanced herself enough from his case. He says two of her staff ran an electronic wand over him to check for recording devices before he headed into the grand jury.
I heard someone say, well, today should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing Victor Hill squirm.
Former Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill says he did not squirm before a special grand jury to which he was subpoenaed to appear December 9th, but he did not answer questions for it either.
I think they already know I'm not guilty of anything.
Hill says he attempted to read a statement and present supporting documents, but he invoked his Fifth Amendment right not to incriminate himself.
And what was the reaction you got?
Well, coercion, intimidation.
Because his lawyer, Steve Fry, was tied up in a murder trial.
Now, you could not be in the grand jury room with him.
No, I could not, but I was entitled to be outside and available to him if he wanted to ask me any questions.
If your critics say this is the guy who was anxious to answer all the questions, remember? Why didn't you?
I did. I brought a statement with supporting documents.
I believed it was in his best interest, because I was unable to be there, that he take the fifth if they insisted on asking him questions.
Hill says a prosecutor asked if he was aware of what happened to another witness who was jailed for days until she agreed to testify. And he says he was surprised when a prosecutor said Hill was not a, quote, target, but a witness, when Hill says he's sure he is a target of the investigation.
This was a political witch hunt.
He says bringing in Special Prosecutor Layla Zahn from outside is not enough to take the politics out of the case. Hill alleges current Sheriff Kim Kimbrough, against whom he's running, shouldn't be involved in the investigation.
Why is the current sheriff investigating me? That's an obvious conflict.
By phone, Kimbrough replied, you don't need to take the fifth if it's all about politics.
Did Victor Hill break the law?
Of course, sir.
No.
Now, Kimbrough says it's not a conflict, that he's not playing politics, that the people deserve an answer, and that he's working through the appropriate process to get it. Now, D.A. Lawson says every grand jury witness who is not a current law enforcement officer has been wanded, and she says calling in Ms. Zahn completely removes any hint of politics from this case. Reporting live, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.
More details now on this investigation. A source told us in the past that special grand juries looking at the use of county credit cards, the handling of campaign finances, whether there was travel on personal business using county equipment, and whether county employees engaged in campaigning or personal business for Victor Hill. Hill denies those allegations.